Alright, hey guys, how's it going? Sorry it's been so long since I've posted. Had some shit come up and kind of got away from doing it, but I had a few people requesting that I do a video on how, the Army's basic training is. So for those of you that didn't know, yeah, I went through basic training, and I am currently at Fort Eustis, Virginia, 1st of the Triple Deuce, doing AIT. And I'll be out of here on February 20th. So that's my schedule for the next couple months. But I'm gonna make a series of videos explaining basic training, giving tips and tricks and stuff on how to, what to expect, how to get through it, so it doesn't take you by surprise like it did 95% of the people that I went to basic with. I'm sorry that the video is gonna be kind of shaky and shitty as far as how my normal videos go, because I don't have a mounted camera and I don't have anywhere to set my phone or anything like that. So it's gonna kind of be a little bit shitty for a little while. I'm gonna annoy the shit out of my roommate Gallagher. Say hi, Gallagher.
Right place, right uniform, right time, huh?
Huh? Alright, so yeah, that's one of my two roommates. I'll explain AIT later. I don't want to explain a whole lot about it. Yeah, dipping. Some AITs are going to let you, some aren't. So before y'all ask a whole fuck ton of questions about that. Shut up. If you dip, then it wouldn't be a problem.
I don't dip.
Yeah, some AITs are going to let you dip, some aren't. It just depends on where you go and what their SOP or standard operating procedure is. Hold on, I got to spit. Huh? Yeah, you can edit these, but I don't know. My users are like, we like raw video because it's more funny. So, basically, I'm going to start I'm just going to start and I'm going to go through basic. I'm going to kind of give y'all the overview of basic today. So, I went to Fort Jackson, South Carolina, and if any of y'all end up going there, I was in 313, so it's 3rd Battalion, 13th Infantry Regiment of the 193rd Infantry Brigade. So if you end up in 313 Alpha Company, that's where I was at. I'm not going to list off the drill sergeants because they don't like that shit, but that's where I ended up going. And so, yeah, I was originally a dip account. I made videos on like dip, doing dip reviews and shit like that, and just...
I'm sure Bravo Company ain't much different than Alpha, though.
Yeah, I mean, if you're in any of the... as he said, basically, you're going to be... I'm going to explain some of the way that the Army works, especially in basic training. So you're under your battalion, which for me it was 313, and there's Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, Echo, and Foxtrot companies, and they all operate under a similar SOP, but then each company has its own SOP. So, again, SOP is standard operating procedure. So the way that each company does things is going to be a little bit different, and then the way each battalion thinks is going to be even more different than one another underneath the regiment, which is the whole freaking post, basically. But basically going to give you an overview of what happens. So you're either going to get bused there or you're going to get flown there, depending on how close to the base you are. I got flown from Texas. I went from Texas up to Chicago, and I went from Chicago down to South Carolina, which doesn't make much sense to me, but what the fuck ever. And then you get there. I got there at like 11 o'clock, so it was freaking late as shit. And, you're thinking, okay, well, I'll get to sleep soon. Well, no, it doesn't happen. They get you off the bus, and the whole shark attack thing that you see in movies never happened to me. They're kind of doing away with that a little bit. But they do yell at you a little bit, like as you get through the military, you'll learn that a lot of sergeants, or especially the ones that are instructing people, they kind of just get sick and tired of the same questions every day and all that shit. And so they're a little bit... there's Fetterman. I'm going to let you say hi to him. Say hi, Fetterman.
What? He's making a YouTube video.
Say hi.
Anus.
Alright, yeah, that's Fetterman. He's the fucking weirdo. So yeah, you're going to get there and... Hold on.
gonna get there and get raped really hard.
Basically, you're gonna get there and you're gonna, you know, like I said, the sergeants, they're kind of just kind of forceful. That's the best way to get you to move. I'll explain later. That's the best way for them to get you to move with a purpose. And you're just going to have your personal bag. You don't want to pack a lot. It's kind of pointless to pack a lot because you get everything that you're going to need in basic issued to you, or you're going to buy it. God damn it.
Hey, don't forget to tell them the $300 bullshit that the advance they gave us, they don't have to spend all that shit like they tried to tell us.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to cover that. So this is basically what's going to happen your first night. You're going to get off. You're going to have your... you're going to have all your personal shit. You're going to go inside and you're going to have what they call a like a little amnesty period, which means if you brought dip with you, if you brought, hopefully you didn't bring alcohol, but if you brought alcohol with you, you know, if you brought anything like that, they'll list off what's not allowed. You throw it away. If it's high valuable items like jewelry, family heirlooms like knives and shit like that, I know people had that, you give it to them and they hold it for you until you get out. When you get out of basic, they give it back. You get to keep your phones. At this point in time, for me, I was with the 120th AG Battalion, which is the reception battalion. You're in reception whenever you get to basic. And that's where you do all your in-processing shit. It takes a couple of days, and it's fucking boring as shit. So, yeah, you're going to get there, and you're going to just basically start doing your paperwork at night. Like, that night, they're going to start doing your paperwork immediately. And after this amnesty period, you're gonna finally get to go to bed after you do your in-processing. After the amnesty, you're gonna go and process. Then you're gonna get to go to bed. When I went to bed, it was about, I want to say 1:30, and we got up at 3. So yeah, you don't get a lot of sleep the first night, especially. And then you get up and you continue to in-process. You get immunizations done. You get your pay set up. You do your life insurance policy in case you die. You know, like fun stuff. They give you a brief on like SHARP, which is our sexual assault harassment prevention program. You get all these briefs and stuff like that on stuff, and they explain to you basically how the military works. And yeah, you're gonna be tired. You're gonna be pissed off and scared and probably depressed because you're away from home. Hold on. Guys, I'm gonna invent a spitter that you like attach to your chin. You can just fucking spit whenever. So you're gonna do that for me. It lasted 4 days. I got there on when did I get there? Was it 28? Did we get there on a Monday? We got there on a Monday, didn't we? Yes, we did. We got there on a Monday. And you're gonna do all that shit, and then on and then by Friday I was done. We shipped off to basic. At this point, you're going to change your battalion, your company, and your platoon and all that shit. And you're going to get there. And when you get there, they're gonna be yelling at you a little bit. Again, I never had the whole shark attack thing happen to me. It just, we got off the bus, they were yelling at us to get formed up, and we got in a platoon formation. And then they had us go get our bags and shit. We came down, we had to arrange all of our bags and shit, and by this time you don't have just your personal bag anymore. I had 2 more duffel bags full of fucking shit, like issued clothing and... You get issued clothing and shit like that, so... You get there, you arrange it, and then they're gonna make you do push-ups. Trust me, they're gonna find a way to make you do push-ups. Like if you fucking breathe, they're gonna be like, do push-ups if they can't find anything wrong. They will make you do push-ups. After that, after a short brief, you go upstairs into what they call the bay. It's a big room, houses about 60 people. You'll be in with between, I want to say like 45 and 60 people, depending on how big your platoon is. You get in there, and your drill sergeant's gonna sit down. He's gonna talk to you. He's gonna explain things to you. And basically just, you know, tell you how shit goes, right? Well, they really aren't mean like they say that they are. They're a little bit forceful. They have to be forceful at times, but really, you're gonna get to a point where they've earned your respect because they do almost everything that you do in basic. They do it with you, so they're always there with you. Like pretty much every drill sergeant that we had, everybody liked in some way, shape, or form. There were good and bad aspects about them, but they're definitely going to become people that you look up to and that you heavily respect. So you're going to get there, you're going to go get a brief, you're going to get shit done there, then you're going to start unpacking and stuff like that, and that's going to take up pretty much your whole first day of basic. And then after that, the fun begins. So I'm going to end this video here, and oh wait, no, you know what? There's a few more things I'm going to cover in this video. First of all, you're going to get an Eagle pay card, which is basically you haven't been paid yet, so they do an advance. So your first paycheck's going to be really short because they got to take all the money out for the issued uniforms and shit. And the Eagle pay card comes with $350 on it. There's contrary to popular belief, you do buy things in basic training. You buy clothes, you buy equipment like bathing shit, and you have to pay for that. And you get an Eagle pay card, which got an advance of money, so you can get what you absolutely need before you get to basic. In case people come with no money. So that's gonna be the end of this video. I'm gonna have another one that goes more in depth with each phase and shit like that, and actually explains basic itself. But that's gonna be the first couple days that you're there. If you got any more questions, comment below and ask, and do all that fun shit. So, alright, peace out. I'll see y'all next video.